Inside the Los Angeles County Courthouse, tension filled the air as spectators watched a 19-year-old defendant, Jalen Dawson, face serious charges of grand theft auto and resisting arrest. To everyone's surprise, the judge, Walter Grayson, assumed Jalen was a clueless teen and mocked him, unaware that Jalen was far from an ordinary defendant. Judge Grayson, lounging in his chair, sneered at Jalen and said, "You think you're some kind of legal expert? This isn't a debate club, kid." The courtroom chuckled, including the bailiff, stenographer, and even the prosecutor, Mitchell Carrington. But Jalen remained calm, unflinching. While others were distracted by the judge's taunts, Jalen was quietly confident, ready to dismantle the case. Jalen's upbringing had prepared him for this moment. With a mother who worked as a paralegal for over 20 years, he grew up listening to legal stories and absorbing the ins and outs of the justice system. By 14, he could break down trials better than most law students. Little did Judge Grayson know, Jalen had spent years studying case law, mock trials, and legal strategies, all while others played video games. The prosecutor, Carrington, confidently laid out the case. Jalen had been caught driving a stolen Audi, and his fingerprints were found on the steering wheel. But Jalen, cool and collected, wasn't buying it. He knew there were cracks in the prosecution's story. The pivotal moment came when Jalen announced he would represent himself. The courtroom fell silent, and even the judge seemed amused at first. But then, Jalen began to dismantle the case with precision, asking key questions that exposed flaws in the evidence. Jalen pointed out that Officer Ruiz, who claimed to have seen him behind the wheel, was not even on duty during the chase. He requested the officer's GPS logs to verify his location, something the prosecution hesitated to challenge. Jalen then turned the focus to the fingerprints found in the car, offering a logical analogy. Touching something in a store doesn't make you a thief. He explained that he had simply leaned against the car outside a 7-Eleven hours before it was reported stolen. Jalen revealed a statement from the car's owner, Raymond Whitaker, who had said the car was left running outside a gas station, and the real thief was a white kid, not Jalen. This key piece of evidence had been conveniently left out by the prosecution. Jalen's calm yet sharp presentation made it clear that the charges against him were built on faulty assumptions and biased police work. After Jalen's powerful arguments, Judge Grayson dismissed the case. The courtroom fell into stunned silence, and the tension that had hung in the air all but vanished. Jalen had not only proven his innocence, but had exposed the flaws in the justice system. As Jalen walked out of the courtroom, Judge Grayson called him back and, with a shift in tone, advised him to consider law school. Jalen smirked. He didn't need to consider it. He was already on his way. This case wasn't just about one teen outsmarting a prosecutor. It was about the flaws in the justice system and how people often get convicted not because of evidence, but because of biases and shortcuts. Jalen had the knowledge and the courage to fight back, but how many others didn't? Want to hear more stories like this? Like, share, and subscribe for more content that challenges the system and sheds light on the truth. Let's keep the conversation going.